Hello everyone, we are here today. Here with Train.
I know it's been a while since we last spoke, but something has happened at the mines I've been supervising.
Oh, are we stuttering?
Trust me, you'll want to make time for this. You're looking for something big to keep your museum in business? Well, there's something big on that island. Real big. So many friends. And even my own son are still out there. If anyone can bring this thing down, it's you. It'll be the biggest attraction your city's ever seen. And you can help an old friend. Yes, meet me on the docks at sunset. I hope you're ready for a little monster hunt.
Oh, we're having frame rate issues. I don't think I can have you share screening server.
There you go.
You might have to watch from Twitch or...
Yes, sir. They call him Charles. Half train, half gigaspider from hell.
Hold on. Okay. Are you able to open up the stream?
We've been
I have it
planning
open.
his demise for some time now. And
I might have to turn it on. We're on medium. And we're apparently at 160 to 120 FPS. That thing shouldn't be fluctuating that quickly, should it?
The higher the better, I guess.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be fluctuating. Right?
Maybe not.
FPS limit. 144.
You can. I usually leave it at like 120 or 60.
Okay.
everything in order. Just a few people to meet and places to see.
Oh my
Errands, you know.
God. I can't tell if this is
Welcome
going
to
well.
Aranerum, the island where miners dig their own graves. Stay close. Charles isn't the only thing to fear around here.
Let me know if the stream is going bad.
I mean,
There's
currently
a
it's
train
fine.
shed at the top of the
But
hill.
sorta.
Okay.
One of the train operators was killed early on by the beast, so his old engine should be in there. If we can get to it, it could be an indispensable tool on our journey.
I don't like how their mouths
Stay
don't move.
close. We don't want to be exposed for too long.
This model is creepy.
Yeah, a little bit. Jesus! Oh, he's booking! Oh, he's going! Oh, he's flying! What is this? Why is he running? This is faster than any Skyrim model.
Mm,
Jesus! This guy be booking it.
indeed.
Ah, shucks, it's locked. Not to worry, we can still find a way in. There's a small shack up the path that might have a key inside. Take this map, I just marked the location. See if the key is up there, and I'll look around.
This model is
some
so
more
thin.
down here.
It's really creepy. Him. That was a funky looking key.
You get to play with the spider train.
I'm waiting for it.
Good on you. Looks like you found it.
I got an
Open
achievement
up
called
that
Baby's
door and
First
lead the
Mission.
way.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. She's an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to inspect the train's exterior. Why don't you
I wonder,
take a
do
look
arachnophobes
inside,
get triggered
see
by
what
this
we got
game?
to work with?
I am a little bit. It's mostly the clown face that bothers me.
As it just has spider legs and nothing else.
It has teeth. So, do I get to drive this thing?
Not a yellow submarine, it's a yellow train.
Yeah, I'll probably change the color as soon as we get a color.
We ain't living in a yellow submarine this time.
How do I get out of this? Oh, there we go.
Well, the exterior is a little rough, but everything looks to be intact. That gun you were looking at wasn't on here when I was evacuated from the island, but it sure looks fun to use. We can light up Charles with it and take him down before he even sees us coming. Are you ready to take this thing for a spin?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, baby! We're coming for you, Charles! Do you hear that?
Oh, train!
It's him! It's him!
It's train time!
Light him up! Light him up!
Good.
Careful! Don't let the gun overheat!
Oh! Old man's dead.
Get for.
Are you dead? Oh, wow.
This isn't how things were supposed to end. I thought we could still fight like the old days. Yes, sir. Easy in, easy out. You don't need to do more than I thought, but I don't have time to explain. Find the eggs. Find my son.
Well, he's dead now. Moving on.
Rip.
What we doing?
Didn't like this model anyway.
Kinda creepy. There's a mission, there's a mission.
God, fruits are very good. Every time I eat, I want to eat sugar afterward.
I always eat sugar.
But now that I bought apples, they seem to disable that. I always buy some sort of fruit when I'm running out.
This train is so dang slow. Oh! What we got here? Anything exciting? Nothing. Oh, we're coming to a turn. That's a problem. Which way is it going? It's going right. Okay. Or left. Good. 'Cause that's where I'm going.
Left.
I'm going left. I wonder if Charles is based on sound.
I don't know.
Or if he literally is just around and he just sometimes finds you. Hello.
You must
Hello.
be the archivist that Eugene told us about.
His name is Tony.
We're happy you came to help us out of this predicament with Charles and that madman Warren. You know, that old train of yours will need some major upgrades if you want to take down Charles. There are some metal scraps in my barn that you could use to improve it. Here's the key to the barn. It's just up the path, but I'll mark it on your map anyway.
I'm just searching everywhere.
Just don't get caught, Warhead.
Don't get caught by the giant evil spider train.
Oh, no.
Apparently he makes noise. So if I hear noise, I'll have to be careful.
That's the whole point of the game, finding, preparing your train.
Is to make the train better and strong enough to fight Charles at the end of the game. Even though Eugene has promised to send help once he reaches the mainland, I just realized he never mentioned if he'd return. Suppose he is the type of person to ignore the fine details of the plan. Everyone on the island is trying to find a way out of this mess. I can only hope that this archivist friend of his can work some magic. I don't care what strange things they've done before or what practices they use, as long as Charles ends up dead. Most folks around here want the same. But then there are those crazies that want to leave him be. That darn Warren has lost his marbles. Okay. Speed, damage, or armor? Here we go.
Best defense is an overwhelming offense.
These are true facts. I am curious how Charles like AI works.
Or if you want to be like that anime girl who just puts every single point in defense.
There we go. There's someone over here. Hello.
I need my pickles!
Okay. This lady wants her pickles.
I ate the last jar of pickles I had in my house.
That's Yabe.
And there's only one jar of pickles left on the island. My secret jar of pickles.
This lady's high.
Locked away inside my pickle cave.
That is obvious.
Hours ago, but I lost my pickle cave.
I need to find someone who can lockpick or teach me how to lockpick. So I might reverse and go the other way to talk to all these people. To see if I can find a lockpick. Pickle, 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 pickle. They fill me with happiness.
Mm-hmm.
This lady's crazy.
Remind me of that, what was it? That dude from Borderlands who wants to be shot in the head.
Shoot me in the head, shoot me in the head. Not the foot, not the face. In the head.
I get whatever you say, Arms General.
Alright, we're backing up. And I'll flip that switch to make us go to the right. Can I reach it? Oh my god, I got it.
Nice. New buildings are available for construction.
I can't believe I hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Bro asked me to play truck driving simulator to see how badly I am of a truck driver.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I told him I'm not a bad truck driver. Hello.
Eugene told us we'd have a newcomer soon. I suppose that would be you. There's some scrap metal in the balcony room of my house that you can use to repair and upgrade your train. Here's the key. And although the balcony is right behind me, I'll just, as a side note, talk to anyone around here, and they'll do whatever they can to help. Anyone not wearing a mask, that is. Check out the balcony and take whatever you can use. Good luck with everything.
Good luck with that. We've been waiting as patiently as we can, but the past few days have been chaotic to say the least. Charles has been more aggressive lately, to the point where I've started to fear how many of us will be left when time arrives. Godspeed, Eugene, we're counting on you. Yay! Oh, gravity is a thing. Good to know.
Makes sense.
There, we're fully healed. Oh, there's another NPC. Yeah, I guess I'll just trudge on down there. I'll just walk through the forest that, you know, this train is haunting. Hello.
Well, hello, darling.
Why is there a witch out here?
I'm making a fresh stew with ingredients from my very own swamp. But I don't have any meat at the moment. I smell a carcass on the island in the swamp, and if you wait over there and bring it back for me, I'll pay you some scraps. Although, you'll need to be wary of Barry, the swamp monster.
Be careful of Barry.
Keep an eye out for him splashing around. And don't move if he gets close to you. As long as you stand still, he's as kind as a kitten.
And so we have to go play in the swamp. And don't move. Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. I saw Charles.
Same.
Swamp wire, salt, clover, dirt, salt, meat, human included, salt. More salt. Salt,
Great
salt.
recipe.
Salt, salt, salt. I
And
wonder
that's
if...
not nearly enough salt as Twitch chat.
Alright, we have to make it to the island and back. Hooah! Alright, where's Barry? Oh, never mind, I found him.
Is that some underwater seawater or something?
It looked
Sea
like
creature?
either a crocodile or a very large fish. Let's try that again.
Oh, I thought this was like Slenderman style, that you die once and that's it.
No. I wouldn't be playing it then.
I thought that's why you wanted to play.
No.
But it was like, oh, it's challenge mode.
No, I don't play games like that. Oh, there he is. I'd like to know what Barry is.
Maybe a doggo.
I'm pretty sure Barry is not a doggo. Uh-oh. Let's hope the train can't swim. I hear Charles. I have no idea where he is, though. I got a fish.
Your job?
I have acquired fish. Where's Barry? There he is. Barry just swam underneath me.
I don't think you should go to the water.
Yeah, I won't. I needed to get the dead fish, though.
Oh. Well, that's why you went in there. Dead fish shouldn't swim.
I'm more concerned on how the dead fish got there.
I mean, it's a fish that's dead.
Okay, but why was it on the island?
I don't know, maybe it floated onto the shore.
There. Okay, berries can't get me. Here you go.
What a delicacy you found. Here are those scraps I offered. Have a safe night, little one.
Yay! I should probably get back to the train and then go talk to these three. God, all these noises out here make me nervous. But I'm not too worried, as I know what the sound of Charles sounds like.
Rain isn't that spooky.
Train is not spooky. The people are spooky.
Yeah, because they have weird AF model.
Okay. When Gura was playing this, she wouldn't stop honking the horn, and it kept alerting Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And people kept warning her, it's all like, you need to stop doing that or you're gonna alert him. And she wasn't paying attention at all.
I mean, it is funny about like super giant streamers is if someone says something. Unless like 300 people say it, they're not gonna notice it.
Hi!
Look, kid, I know you're supposed to be some fancy pants monster hunter, but you can't earn my respect without making yourself useful.
Uh-huh. What is on his arms?
I'm not sure.
One of Warren's goons dumped a locked chest in the yard last night. After beating on it for a few hours, I didn't break anything but a sweat. I got some lock picks, but I don't know how to use them. Here, take them. If you can get that chest open, you'll earn my respect. I might just give you some scraps to help improve your train.
Yay! He wants me to break open this lock. Oh no! Where is he?
You hear Big Boy himself?
I hear him, but I don't see him. Hello? Oh, there he is. Is he just passing through, or is he coming this way? Oh Lord, he coming! Yeah, me. He's trying to eat the house. It's not working though.
Mm-hmm. Does he know you're there?
Yeah, he knows I'm there.
Will he leave though?
Yeah, he'll leave.
Okay.
Because I don't have a gun, so there's nothing I can really do to, like, protect myself from him.
But technically, he could just stay behind you or next to the house and you could never finish the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go.
But he won't.
He's stupid.
I hear him again. Do you have that map open of the colors?
No.
Oh no, it's that kind of game. Oh no, we're gonna be here forever.
That's your specialty.
Go away! Oh Lord, he coming! No!
Never leave the house and you'll be fine.
I mean, yes, but I kind of have to.
I mean, nobody's telling you to.
I mean, I have to kill the train. Go away! He's trying to beat up the house. Get out of here. What now? Oh my god, he's back. God, I'm never gonna get this box open if this thing keeps just harassing me. God, I'll just put on some smooth jazz and chill here. God. Okay, he's going off into the forest to do God only knows what. I'm gonna attempt to get this box open. Ugh! I hate these boxes. I got a picture of a spider. A giant spider.
Well, Fancy Fingers here got the chest unlocked. That's an odd-looking piece of junk you found inside there. Bit of a letdown, to be frank. You earned my respect, so here's some scrap.
Can you have that map open that I sent you? And let me know.
For the paint.
Yeah, to let me know if there's an actual paint around the area I'm in. I'm over in the far corner, so I figured there probably is one somewhere.
I just look at Google image if it shows all of them.
I mean, the one I sent you shows like each corner of the map with like the specific color.
Did you?
Yeah, the one I
Oh, that. I'm looking for Tech Raptor. It shows a big map with all the colors.
Oh, that even works better. I am in
And
the
descriptions if needed.
bottom right hand side. I'm going to this house.
There's yellow and green
What do you mean?
near you.
Yellow and green? But
Yeah.
yellow's already in my thing.
More than the green.
Someone from the mob just spotted my raft, so I can't risk waiting for you. They'll be back anytime now. I'm sorry I couldn't take you along with me, but I know with certainty I'll send back to evacuate you and everyone else from the island as soon as I reach the mainland. With love, Diana. Ugh. Ooh, a whole bunch of scrap. Let's see, you said there was a color around here? Like down there? Ew, that's some blood. Oh my, that's a lot of blood. Holy crap, that's a lot of blood. So where's said color?
Give me a second.
This is where I am on the map, just to let you know. Oh, hi! Hi, Ray. I don't know if you'll stick around too much once you see the monster. You'll probably nope yourself right out of here. Where does this blood lead? It just stops. Which is way more suspicious than anything else. Are you still looking at the map? Or do I have to find a map?
Well, you kind of have to open the map because if you keep moving, I can't really tell where you are.
Just here. Off the edge. Down here.
It's a bit above the red person.
Like here? Are there any
No, a little. There's that little triangle point a bit above the red person.
Here?
One that goes to the brown area. Yeah, right there.
Okay. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Like, are there any colors down here where I am?
Oh, if you picked up the yellow from the red person, then yeah.
What red person?
Oh, I don't know what they're called, so I just call them the red person and the blue person.
I haven't talked to anyone who's given me a color.
Well, near the red person seems to be a yellow color.
But the train's already yellow.
Oh, it might be orange.
Okay, fair enough. It's a color. So there's no.
I'm just saying what I see.
So there's no color down here where I am. I appreciate the lights on the trail to get back to my train. Is he harassing the forest still? He better not be. Okay. Oh no. No. No, 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 no.
The monster hunter has arrived, I
You're
see.
getting visit
This
from one
is
of your
no
fans.
ordinary hunt, mind you. We've already tried fighting Charles, but he retreats into the wilderness if he is sufficiently harmed. We believe there may be a way to get Charles to commit to a mortal battle, however. Dispersed around the island are 3 eggs, locked in the island's 3 primary mines. Our theory is that putting these eggs in the temple at the center of the island will provoke Charles into a fight to the death. Unfortunately, the mining company owner, Warren Charles III, has placed armed guards inside each mine to protect the eggs.
Oh boy.
There's an egg in the mine just down the rail. Here's the key to the mine. I've marked the entrance on your map.
Oh, thank you. You know, I kind of wish she had marked Charles on my map instead. But, you know. Oh, Lord. Ow! Charles. Bit rude. He's very angry.
Indeed. I mean, anyone who wants to kill is angry.
Not always. Oh no, he's back! He's back! Stupid train! This is like putting the mod on to make the dragons look like Thomas the Tank Engine. It has that sort of energy for me. Is he finally gone? Okay, good. Hello? Sir, your house is on fire.
I made a little flamethrower
Don't
as
tell
an
him.
addition to my spider train home defense plan, but as you can see, that has slightly backfired. Nearly cooked myself alive in that shed as I was testing it. Shoot dang. I would love to save the shed, though. If a flamethrower somehow still works after the fire dies down, well, you can take it. I'd assume you're the monster hunter that folks have been expecting, so a weapon like this could come in handy.
Please put the fire out and save my house. Sure thing, dude. There.
I know the boy just do it.
There. I fixed the problem. I fixed the problem.
You can't fix stupid.
You really can't. Like, he was just standing there. He wasn't trying to put it out.
Using the water tank to put out the fire. Pure
Baka.
genius. Woohoo! Here, take old bug spray. Cause of this chaos. I don't want to see it anywhere near here again. Shoot dang.
I got orange. At least I think it's orange. I don't know how it survived the fire, but...
Sucks that you didn't get pancakes.
Is there an actual color, another color, like up here?
Did you get the green?
No, I got orange.
Oh, you gotta head to your ex then.
Okay. Is he gone? I heard the Choo Choo train. The horrible, evil Choo Choo train. I have a Flammenwerfer now.
Hans, get the Flammenwaffe.
I got Flammenwerfer. Uh-oh. It's time to go. Oh, he's in front of me.
Bonk into him.
We might get to try the Flammenwerfer. Let's
Should've
go.
bumped into him.
I think we have to go a little bit farther. Okay. So the problem I'm going to have is I don't have a gun. But these idiots have guns.
For no reason.
They're protecting Egg.
What?
There's idiots who want to keep Charles alive.
Oh.
And they wear these really creepy masks that remind me of the, Near Automata robots. While mining the farthest tunnel, we broke through a wall to a large cavern. There's something strange here and we don't know what it is. Requesting that Mr. Warren visit the southern mines at his earliest convenience. Press Q or E. Okay. Q. Why would I do that? How about I just, you know, not? I can't seem to find the crouch button either. Ah. Honestly, I prefer the Skyrim minigame. This is why I don't play Dance Dance Revolution games.
I played Stepmania.
I'm too early! Got it. Green.
There you go.
Okay, you can mark that one as gone. So I have orange and green now.
No, I can't mark anything, but yeah. There seems to be blue about the center of the map.
I hear a person. I hear a person. Should I panic?
Can the train fit in the tunnel?
No, but I can get shot in the face.
You should ask them to stay in
So-
front of your train.
You said somewhere here? There's blue?
Yeah, where the pickle mission is.
So Pickle Mission has my blue.
Now it has white.
It's white?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Oh, God. Ow. That's mine. Bob and weave. Ow. Bob and weave. Woo. I wonder if he's still chasing me. If he is, he's gonna get shot by my train.
You should make the machine gun a turret.
Oh, he is chasing me. Where are you? I heard you. Hello? There you are. Stupid. So now we have yellow, orange, and green. And we have to go back to Pickle Lady. So we'll head up and then back down. Whee! Nevia! Nevia bought markers.
I know.
What kind of markers? Are they like Crayola or are they like fancy markers? Actually, is Crayola American brand or is that like a thing?
Probably. I haven't played with markers since I was like 8 years old.
I don't normally play with markers. I prefer crayons. Oh boy! Where are you?
I don't play with either one because dead space.
Oh! Where are you? Rude! Oh! We're flammo-warfering! Get out of here! God, this thing needs to go. Get out of here! God! There, stand down! I don't even know where I am now. Dang it, Charles, I missed my stop. Where am I?
It reminds me of that game Sharks.
There's a dude here. Somewhere.
There might be blue in there.
Blue or white?
Oh, that's white. The middle was blue.
Okay. I'll look for it.
Can represent.
I haven't gotten any other colors yet, so why not? Why are there a bunch of locked doors? What the heck is this? Can't just lock your door. What if I need in? Before the cave-in, I pushed a spare rail car into the canyon using my beautiful old mining train. I figured a rail car would be a fine place to hide more important belongings, especially on a rural unfinished track. I went to get something out of my rail car in the canyon about a week ago, but some of Warden's men have built a campsite on the base. I don't know how to get my box safely. I don't know how long I'll last without it. Okay. Hello, sir. That appears to be, I think that's white.
Welcome to Aranirum, Archivist Museum person.
Would you like to talk about
My
our
apologies.
Lord and Savior
I'm
Gabe
not
Newell?
the best with introductions, but I don't believe either of us are here for
You can't just say that while
socializing.
I'm drinking.
I just so happen to have a little business opportunity, if you're interested. A very special little box of mine is in a rail car in the nearby canyon, but the goons have set up a camp to protect that area, so be careful. Find the blue box and bring it back to me. I'll give you some scraps as payment.
Nevia got big cheap markers pretending to be fancy markers. Sounds fun.
Iggy.
Alright. We're going to have to reverse to get back to Pickle Lady.
You gotta go fetch your pickles.
From her mysterious pickle jar. Let's see if I can get in here and piss everyone off. I only see one goon.
Shouldn't be here.
Try to stop me. Ow! Your aim is atrocious, dude.
No one can hear you screaming out here.
Apparently, if you just run sideways, they can't aim properly. Ain't life grand?
I like rhinos.
Yes. Exactly. I
You
wonder if
wanna
I can
dodge a
run this
rhino,
man
you gotta
over.
go zigzag.
Can I run this man over?
Maybe.
Where are you? Did he leave? Where'd he go? Whatever, I'm not sticking around to find out. If Rhino Dude can't figure out life, then who am I to judge? Hi.
That's the exact box I needed. Now take these scraps and skedaddle.
All right. So we have to. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no se.
Oh no se. Oh no se.
Oh no se.
Oh no se. Oh no se. We'll just sit in here.
Oh no se.
I don't want to fight it again. Is the stream running okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, sometimes it stutters, but mostly it's okay.
Oh Lord, he coming. Can he even get me?
Maybe.
He just ignored me. Screw you too, Spider.
Just go with it.
What is this AI?
Like I said, just go with it.
I don't understand the spider's AI. Problem is, he's going towards my pickle lady. Alright, reverse we go. Ba-ba-ba-da-boop. Ba-ba-ba-da-boop. Beep, ba-ba-ba-da-boop. Ba-ba-ba-da-boop. Shibbity-boop, ba-ba-bop. Ba-ba-da-bop. Shibbity-boop, ba-ba-bop. Ba-ba-da-bop.
Bam, demonetized.
No, don't say that. Hey, 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 hey. Why'd we go on the wrong track? Am I really gonna have to walk to Pickle Lady? Fine.
Probably.
My train doesn't seem to want to turn.
Anyone who has ever used nuclear codes knows the real meaning of Scatman.
What?
Yep.
Anyway, so blue should be up here with the pickle jar?
Yep. Or it doesn't really matter even what color I say. Just say that color is up.
There is a color up there. Well, it might matter when I'm missing one color. It is purple.
Or was it purple?
It is purple. Pickle, 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 pickle. Fair enough. Ugh.
Chainsaw.
I watched Chainsaw Man.
I watched the weird version of them.
You mean the one that one person made?
Yeah, Maple Star's version of Chainsaw.
Honestly, half the time you can't tell the difference. And that's the scary part. Alright,
Such quality.
where is the next color? In relation to where I am. I'm at the pickle lady.
Oh, I need the map.
Hold on, I'm going to pickle lady.
I thought you said you were at Pickle Lady.
I'm heading to pickle lady. I got her jar of pickles.
Let's try this thing.
Alright, I am here. Right here.
Research completed.
That's where I am.
So you're at... This is the white paint area.
My pickles! I thank you so
I already have
very
white.
much for bringing me my pickles.
I'm at purple.
You are my pickle hero. Here's some scraps as a reward for your valiant pickle questing.
Yay! I pickle quested.
Crazy. That's crazy, baby.
So,
Ugh.
so I'm going to the shoreline. Are there any near there?
Yes.
Okay. Where are they?
Hard to say. Yet.
Yeah, I have yellow, orange, purple, green, and white. I'm going over to him. Them.
There we go. Now I can have the map and your stream open on the same screen.
Nice. So, where's the next color? Unloading all supplies has been an incredibly eye-opening experience. Here at the port, we've been working all day, every day. We are tasked with unloading the boat and running supplies up the hill to the tracks where Theodore and A delivered them. the different sites will be mining. The sheer cost of all this infrastructure is mind-blowing. With all the success Warren's family has had in this business, I'm surprised he chose to take such a risk here. I'm over here at the docks. Do you need the map open to tell me where the next color is? Ow.
Need the map.
Map. I am over here.
Yeah, that's where it is the next color. You're literally in the correct place.
Is it like on the shore, or should I just look for it?
On the dock, somewhere in there.
Does it say like, does it tell you like specifically it's all like in the boathouse, or like, or does it just say
By
it's
the building near the docks. That's as close as it gets.
fair enough? Let's see. We've been praying someone from the first evacuation group would just send back another boat. But I guess they all think that George's supply boat is still evacuating people. They're all safe and cozy on the mainland, but feel no obligation to make sure everyone else escapes. I know that Charles sinking the boat isn't something anyone would expect, but still, to think that I would have left this place by now makes me sick. Okay. Near the house. Uh-oh. I don't see it. Oh! What color is this? Gray? Is that gray?
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Boatman got the same idea as me. Egg Charles! Hello! Egg Charles is here. He is egg.
Egg. Egg.
I'm gonna sit here for a second. Drink some water. Hello, egg. Hello, sir.
My goodness, the others actually convinced someone to come help us. I'm so glad you came, but I simply cannot stay any longer. This island is too much for my nerves to handle. I've brought all my belongings here so I can leave immediately when a boat arrives. Although now that I think about it, I did forget my journal at home. Could you bring it to me? It's a dangerous journey for sure, but you might manage with that train of yours. I'll give you all the scrap metal I have. Just please, bring the journal next time you're here.
Where is your journal? All the way up there. What a dick.
What can I do?
Okay, where's the next color?
I guess that's pink.
Okay. Where is it?
And that's straight up from white.
What?
It's down left from the yellow man person.
So, like, in here somewhere? Or over here?
Left from that between freaking Twitch is slow.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I assume it's on this pathway between whatever that is and this weird...
yeah, between the house and whatever that racetrack is, it's more near the racetrack.
Okay.
There's that little patch of ground.
Okay. We'll go there. So we'll talk to this lady and get his journal. And pick up the color. Then we'll reverse back because I can't reverse past this thing. I don't think having the map opens pauses the game. And that makes me concerned. Tomorrow is Sunday. Are we placing bets that my game will be canceled? I hope it isn't. This gray is very poorly painted on. Apparently you can like speedrun this game in like 15 minutes or something.
You can, if you don't care about the colors and you know exactly where to go.
Wow, how do I have 100 scrap? Uh-oh. I hear a Charles.
Now it says 7 to 16. Oops, I forgot I had that.
I think it means level 7, 16 scrap is what it means. Also, important questions while we're waiting for Charles. Blue or orange?
Orange, of course.
Okay. You don't even know the context, but you're all like, orange!
Say, you're that monster hunter.
I'm a monster hunter! Did you know that, server?
I must know. Do you have any experience with ghosts?
Do I have any experience with ghost, server?
Someone or something
No.
is painting exactly 16 drawings to lampposts in the boulder field every night. I always collect and burn them, but as I was looking for them last night, I began hearing strange noises and seeing strange things. I only found half of them yesterday because of the commotion. Could you go find the last date and bring them to me?
Great! I have to do an actual Slenderman fetch quest.
There you go.
Oh boy. Okay, let's go get the journal. For the past 7 days, there have been strange happenings near the boulder field. A week ago, I went over there to clear my mind, as I often do, and found a strange drawing pinned to a lamppost. I took it down and the page and burnt it because it seemed like the best way to deal with a paranormal paper. The next night, I found even more drawings and burned them as well. I have found exactly 16 drawings. Now they're accompanied by horrific ghastly noises. I feel safe. My best guess is the place is haunted. Maybe by our lost crew members. Maybe by something else. Do you mind? I'm trying to read here, you a-hole. He's so rude. Sir, you have no manners. Is he finally done with me? Like, Jesus Christ. Why is he so determined to get me?
Train. I saw its feet.
He has some... He's so angry! Go away!
Making weird noises.
I can't even do anything about this. He's just here.
Hey, you can't even use our knife.
I don't even have a knife.
I don't believe that. You played Resident Evil. Every Resident Evil player has a knife.
This isn't Resident Evil though. I can't believe this man came to this island after seeing a picture of this thing and didn't bring a gun. Oh my god.
You can learn.
Is this thing gone yet? Oh, thank God. What the heck is this thing? Are we sacrificing people on this thing?
It's exactly as I feared. What? Skeletons.
Yeah. A
You know
journal.
what you have with you? I don't know. There's a freaking skeleton inside you.
Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. So you say this one's bright pink? Or some
I don't know
sort
if
of
it's red,
pink?
if it's just pink or... I think it's pink.
God, I'm just walking around and finding scrap.
It's the new meta. Never actually visit any of the NPCs, just walk around and go there, collect scrap.
Solve the problem instantly. Yay, I did it. It's like magenta, I guess.
I don't know.
Warden has been watching the boulder field for nearly a week. We haven't seen anything particularly interesting. We see Sasha walking through the area on occasion, and Charles occasionally makes an appearance, but Warden hasn't been interested in those things. He won't tell us what he's looking for, just to document everything and let us know if we see anything interesting. What's a boulder field?
Field full of rocks.
Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. That's just it? So, we need to find the next color. Ba-ba-da-da-boop. Ba-ba-ba-da-boop. Ah, my nose itches. Alright, I'm going in. Ow. One. What are you? Two.
An angry person.
Three. Ooh. They kicked me out.
The accuracy is a top notch.
What?
Oh, what did the Slenderman get you?
The Slenderman threw me out.
Maybe it can touch you.
It can't touch me. Okay.
Well, you still keep your pages.
4. I don't know what this thing is. It is chasing me though. I can hear it. It looks like a ghost. Am I tripping balls in here? Like, what's going on here? Six. Oh, I guess I'm out of the zone. So where's the next color? I assume it's up in the top right somewhere.
What?
Where's the next color? Is it top right somewhere?
In that weird black house.
Hold on. I gotta find one more page. God only knows which one. Screw off, you stupid
That
ghost.
I can't help you.
Stop being Satan. This is why I don't play Slenderman games. God, imagine someone who's like deaf playing this. Not a single F would be given. Am I just running in circles? Yeah, it's a ghost of some sort. Is there an actual path, or are these just in random spots? Because if so, that's way more annoying. It said they're all on lampposts, so I've been running past every lamppost I see. I think I'm tripping out in here.
Maybe too many weirdness.
There's gotta be radiation or something here. Making me trip out.
Maybe the ghosts just make her head explode.
I can't find this last paper. Is there a map on where the papers are? That'd be great if there was. And it just shows you that you have to, like... It wasn't like a question. It wasn't like a question to go look, but if you want to, you can. I'm curious if, like, you make the, like, number 8 on the map, if it's just like, oh, yep, there you go.
It's probably a really
easy way to do this. Oh, there it is. Got it. Oh, thank God. I got it.
Right.
So you said the next one's where?
In the house.
What house?
Whatever the black house is.
This one?
Mansion or whatever. Or whatever that thing is.
This one?
Is that pyramid?
I don't know what it is.
No, it's the gray thing on the left.
Thing on the... Oh no.
Whatever that thing your mouse was on.
That big one on the left?
Or whatever that pyramid looking thing is.
Okay, I'll go check it out. Give me a second to talk to Shasha. And then we'll go over there. Does it say what color it is?
Gray.
But we already have gray.
Yeah, but it's not gray or gray.
Is it black?
No.
I'm confused.
No, you'll see.
Thanks for bringing me those papers. Here are some scraps for your help.
It's just gray.
Okay. Well, we're on our way there. I may be eaten. It looks like a mine shaft. Like one of those really big iron... You said it's where?
Whatever that giant pyramid thing is.
Yes, but where in it?
I don't know, it shows
I see a person.
that it's in. Probably a chest then.
Okay. Then we might have to come here later. Are there any up here? Like in the top right?
We have unlocked colored lamp. Nice. No, there's nothing on the top right. If you can't get to that whatever that pyramid thing is,
Not yet. I'll go there in a second after I talk to...
then
Oh no, I might die.
green would be near. Rip.
Don't tell me I'm faster than a train. I was about to say. Oh, he got me.
If you were faster than the train, you wouldn't need the damn train.
These are true facts. Though I'm pretty sure I was faster than my train when I started. Alright, we're gonna back it up.
So
Fully
anyway, I
upgraded
started
damage! Let's go!
Nice. Well, anyway, I started blasting.
Ew, this is an ugly pink.
Lol.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you so much for bringing my journal. I would hope, for your own good, that you didn't peek inside. But, here are those scraps I promised.
Nice, 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 nice.
I'm back our country. Nice, 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 nice.
Look at this bright purpley pink.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph. Every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. We have fully armored, which means we have horns now. We have horns now, server.
Good job. Honk it.
Hello. Oh my. I'll take your entire
Paul asked
stock.
me to design a new weapon to help you hunt Charles, and using my extensive demolitions experience, I made this rocket launcher. I've been wanting to see Warren's empire crumble for a long time,
Honk, honk, honk,
so
honk.
building this puppy was a hell of an opportunity. Now that you're here, I need a few minutes to remove some safety features. While I'm working on that, Why don't you bring that box of rocket ammunition back here from inside the bunker down the rail?
Okay. Go get some munitions. I'm stuck debating if Warren made us bring our families to this hellhole so that we'd never need to leave, or to keep information about his business practices away from the mainland. Either way, I want that man in a noose. Paul asked me to design a new weapon for the monster hunter that Eugene is sending, and knowing what I do about explosives, you can bet I made the most powerful rocket launcher I could. Warren, you don't stand a chance.
Nice. You get to play with it.
I do, but I have to go get some rocket launcher bullets for him. I do hope that there aren't any men over here. Nah. I gotta get the bunker door open. Ooh! That'll work. Though logically that shouldn't get the bunker door open, as these things are designed to protect against literally almost anything. Time to go. How far away will I have to be? Oh, that answers that question. Whee! I'm causing so much trouble. Version 1 failed, version 2 failed, version 3, 13 seconds of flight. Version 4 was a complete success.
Nice.
Return to John.
Return to Monkey.
I don't think that's the best idea.
Ever in doubt, take a bite.
I don't think biting this thing will cause much. Do you think Charles is like some sort of alien that just fused together with the train? Because I'm pretty sure he's not just a train.
The launcher is in complete working order, so I'll let you take it from here.
Oh boy.
Oh, and take good care of it. After you're done, I have a few people to visit with it, if you catch my drift.
Okay, there's a lady up here somewhere. Or a person. I don't know if it's a lady. Could be a lady. Could be a man. We'll never know. Hello? It's a man. I need to write this theory down fast before Warren finds out that I'm onto his dirty plot. My theory is that Mr. Warren, Warlord III, is trying to hatch and raise more of these 8-legged critters. A whole army of who knows what purpose. They found the whole nest of those eggs while clearing debris in the cave-ins. From the cave-ins. We also know that they're as hard as diamonds, completely indestructible. The miners spent months using the temple prism to suck the energy out of all the eggs. But before they could destroy the last 3, Old Man Warren stopped them. Warden must have realized how powerful these things are, and rather than protect us from them, wants to use them to take over the world. I'm on to you, Warren. Greg. Hi, Greg.
I'm sure Eugene told you all about me, so I need not introduce myself. Name's Greg, by the way. In case you haven't heard already, Warren, the mine boss, is keeping 3 monster eggs locked away.
Cool story, bro.
We're unsure why he wants to protect the eggs. And if they hatch, they would surely turn into monstrous creatures like Charles. To prevent this, we need you to steal all 3 and use them to bait Charles.
Why does he keep looking back and forth?
One of the eggs is in the
Remind me of the Skyrim NPCs.
Here's the key to the entrance.
Jeez. Okay, I'll get right on that, sir. You see my marker fly across the map? Ooh, a lighthouse. Wow. Blop. Blop. After I'm done talking to whoever's in this lighthouse, where will I be going next?
Did you get the color?
I will shortly. Hello? Gambawa? Hi!
We haven't met, but I've heard lots about you coming to help us. I have a favor to ask. The breakers on the side of the lighthouse need replacing. I was recently attacked by Charles, so I'm unable to do it myself. The breakers are in the nearby supply shed. If you go get them and repair the lighthouse, I can try signaling passing ships to come help us. Once you finish, I have some spare scraps to give you.
Okay. I went outside to do a routine check of the lighthouse. As I walked around the corner of the building, I saw the beast Charles. He spotted me and charged straight up the hill in my direction. That spire train is a hideous monster. I can't understand why Warren wants us to stay on, however this island's pronounced, instead of trying to escape the beast. I suppose Warren has simply gone crazy, thinking he can handle the situation on his own. In any case, Charles ran me over, trampled my leg. I won't be able to attend the upcoming meeting and have to ask Red to bring back a copy of your notes if possible. Claire. Okay, Claire. I'll fix this box. Oh, come on. There we go. That's a bit loud.
Fixing the lighthouse will definitely increase our chances of being spotted.
Yay, I fixed the lighthouse.
Here are those scraps I promised.
Thank you. I wish the thing would just, you know, talk. Instead, I have to keep clicking. I'm so glad I could see my bright purple train from here. You alive, server?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay. Oh, the lighthouse actually spins now.
Nice. Can you lift it though?
No. Okay, we'll reverse and we'll go all the way back to that pyramid. Even though the pyramid's probably the end of the game.
I thought you knew the ending of this.
I do, but I mean, like, I don't have anything that could probably save me.
No.
I
Have
need
your train,
Yeah, but I need that last weapon.
which is probably a nuclear laser cannon. That shoots ion particles and disintegrates anything that it hits.
That's a bit hardcore.
We'll get the job done.
It'd get the job done, this is true.
Let's destroy half of the countryside while at it.
I mean, Charles has basically already done that. Where's the lever? There it is. And... I missed! There we go. That. And you said it's at the pyramid. Or is it like outside the pyramid?
It just shows it somewhere on it. I don't even know what that color is.
We'll figure it out.
I would look at the picture, but it just says advertisement on it. So I can't see any of the pictures.
Come here! Stupid. Why am I not picking up their guns and using it?
I don't know.
No visitors allowed.
No visitors allowed.
No solicitors.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
You violated my mother.
There we go. We're still good. No trespassing. Why don't you chase me back to my train? Where are you? Oh, he flipped.
Flipped you off.
Probably. I'm literally just minding my own business. Well, that's a creepy mask. These are horrific. Oh, hi. I swear these people aren't very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, now I'm super fast.
Nice.
Still looking for that color. It doesn't give you like a area that it's in.
Are you still looking for the pyramid one?
Yes.
Does it have an underground area?
I'm looking. I'm checking the outside. Ooh, there's a locked box in here. Maybe it's in there.
Yeah.
There we go. Nope, not in there. I'll keep looking. Still don't see it.
It's very well hidden then.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's inside the pyramid.
No, because that's the end of the game.
You're in the wrong place, my friend. Wish you never came here.
Yeah, there is a color there.
Does it say where?
No, blue paint is up there. Teal, no. Lime? Lime the color? No. What's that the other green? Which colors do you have?
I have yellow, orange, purple, pink, green, gray, and then like white. You said it's here in the pyramid or around the pyramid.
Yeah.
Is it in the
I don't know what
pyramid
the
or
heck.
around the pyramid? Like, does it give a description on where it says?
Let's see. What if this other one shows a better picture? I'm so confused by this freaking Tech Raptor website. It shows there's a thing there. I don't see any other colors except Holloman NAV exclusive. Oh!
I don't think there's any in there.
I don't think it is. But they still mark the ending place where you're supposed to go on the map.
Why
So
would
I thought
they
that was a
do
color.
that?
I thought that was a color. No wonder I couldn't figure it out.
You're all like, what is this?
Well, I guess you head to the green next.
Which is where? Is it near the guy?
Which is where that optional quest is.
Nice.
Omet NPC.
What does Omet mean?
Omet NPC.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of name.
Oh no! Well, time to try out the rocket launcher. Oh! God, if I could aim this thing, it'd be amazing. Nailed it! I swear I'm such a chaotic person.
I don't really think Choo Choo Charles looked that bad.
He's not the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. But he's definitely up there.
It's not scary at all. I don't really find him scary at all.
Some people do.
Yeah. But for me, it's the same as clowns. I don't really find them scary at all.
Some people are absolutely terrified of clowns.
I've been in a circus twice, and it was fine. Of course, I went to a Finnish circus and not American circus, so it might be different.
Oh, it's people. Okay. Hello?
Hey, aren't you the new guy who's come here to work for us?
No. Not exactly.
You must be. There's something at the top of these towers that I need.
Okay.
And don't worry, I won't make you work for free. I'm a nice enough guy to pay you. You see, Mr. Warren never told anyone from the mainland about his mining operation here. He never even reported the cave-in. He hasn't paid us since then. Our living quarters are atrocious, and I'm far overqualified for the pay I'm supposed to receive. To top it all off, none of us miners ever received copies of our paperwork. But that doesn't affect my subordinates as much as someone with my status. I'm gonna sue the pants off of Warren once I escape this island, and I need those files to prove that he breached our contract. He keeps all his files at the top of these towers. I could explain how I ascertained this, but I doubt it would make sense to you. Problem is, he erected these towers years before we ever started mining, and now they're falling apart. I could scale them myself, but since you're here, go sniff around for those files. As a reward, you can have one of my useless pieces of scrap. I bet you'd love to have it.
Okay. I assume the color is somewhere up the tower? Surfer? Is it up the tower?
Why?
Is the color up the tower or
Probably.
in the tower? Oh, nope, there it is.
I'll check the area.
How do I get in here? How do I get in here? I see it saying on a workbench over there, but the door is locked. So I guess I'll have to fall in.
Ooh, a puzzle.
Oh boy. Here we go. Do you think I can jump this? I shouldn't be able to, but I'm gonna give it a try. Wow! What kind of ninja skills is this?
That's exactly what it is. A ninja. He became Naruto.
I got slime green. I got Nickelodeon slime green.
I guess the next one is, well, red.
Yay! Ah! Ow! I'm so glad I heal over time.
Your parkour skills are subpar.
Very. This would probably be a lot easier if I could actually use a controller, but I don't think that would help me.
Thought you know how to use a controller.
I do.
You live with controllers.
But my controller's been acting up lately, so I don't really want to use it right now. Really? I'm jumping there? Fwah! Ow! Ow. Can the train even get down here?
You look like a monkey climbing those towers.
Oh, thank you.
I sure am glad I found these files. Here's that scrap you were begging for. Don't spend it all in one place.
Yay, we got green. So where's red?
I'm always stupid. Thing. Give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna go hide because I keep hearing the music. So I'm gonna hang out in this building while I wait. Because I don't trust that he can't get over here. Logically, he should be able to get anywhere.
Okay, so that dude just standing there like a stupid.
What is this thing?
It's probably over there.
At the weird thing?
Whatever that wiggly thing is. That's what it looks like.
The thing that I'm marking?
Yeah, I don't know what that squiggly thing is.
So
it's just like someone took Lego blocks and put them in that way.
So it's this weird tower thing?
Whatever it is.
Okay. Oh boy.
You get present.
I got people.
So fast!
It's so fast! Too fast!
You better hope you're fast!
I heard you say they're so fierce.
I'm gonna shoot you!
Do it. Do it, I dare you.
Get him, boys!
I can't find my train. Oh, there it is.
Check your map.
Along with Charles. Oh
map
boy.
shows where your train.
Yeah, but map does not also... I died.
Rip.
I hope he eats the people.
Charles really took a strain on your body.
It's fine. I don't need the scrap. Okay. So we'll need to go up here and then back that way.
Charles really wants to keep track of where you are.
So many puns today.
I rail them all.
Ew! All these colors. Ah! I can never hit the thing. There.
Shouldn't be here! We got company!
Let's see if they try and shoot me.
How's he so fast? Don't let him get away!
There we go. So it looks like a mine hole.
Hmm. There you go. Well.
Yeah, it's a mine hole.
There you go.
And I can't seem to make it pull up, so... So you said the red color's here somewhere? Where is it?
Yep. I'm not sure.
Is it in the
Let
mine?
me check what. Just before leaving the underground location via the elevator, there's a locked chest.
Oh, then there must be an entrance to this cave.
You're invincible while lockpicking, so it's fine to have a nearby guard chasing you.
Okay, so I assume this hole is the exit to a cave system.
Just make sure to grab the paint and escape quickly via the elevator, otherwise you'll have to go through the whole underground section again.
It looks like probably the cave starts here, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it starts there. And this is the exit.
We got company!
Ow!
Get him!
Rude. So rude.
Better hope you're fat!
Where's my train?
I like trains.
I hope I can run these idiots over. Oh, I can! Oh boy! I just ran over 3 men.
Huh.
This is such a mess. I'm missing 3 colors. Both of the blues and a red. Choo choo! I guess this wasn't at the entrance? That's annoying.
No.
Where is the entrance? I'll find it. It's probably around here somewhere.
Only if you haven't done the underground section, you gotta do it anyway, so.
Yeah, but I have to find it to start with. Well, this looks suspicious.
Sus.
I hope I have the key to get in. I do not. Alright, one of these losers up here in the top corner. Oh, look, it's Charles. Probably can tell me where it is. Alright. We're going over here. Actually, we'll probably loop. So we'll probably go here first. Any colors up here in the top left-hand corner, Surfer? I assume it's the 2 blue colors.
Probably. Why?
I can't get the
How
red
did you
here.
get the thing?
I can't get the red until I get the key from the NBC. I assume it's this one. I have to go get the key from her. So we're just gonna mosey on down.
Next one will be black then.
Black?
Yeah.
Where's black?
It seems to be next to the red NPC.
Okay. I'm heading up to the very tippy top, so is there any colors up there?
Yeah, black.
Well, where's the 2 blues?
They're up there too.
Okay, but are there any, like, up here at the very top? Because that's where we're going first.
Yes. I'm literally saying there's colors in there. You're still
Okay.
asking.
I mean, like, are we going by order? Is what I'm trying to say.
I'm just taking the one which you're closest to.
Okay. Okay, we're going into a mine. Stand by. I'm so ready for that, what's it? Hey! Oh. That raft type game where you're in space, or wherever you want to call it. What was it called?
I don't know what game you're talking about.
It's on Steam.
I'm not sure. I saw that one where your ship explodes and then you gotta build your ship all over again. I don't know if that's the same game with.
No, it's like Raft. Or you gotta pick up stuff, but you're in space. Void Train. That's what it's called.
Shouldn't be here.
Oh boy.
Beat it.
Oh boy. Ow! Ow! Ow. Wow, we're shooting me at point blank. Are you still following? Why are you not still following? Oh, you are. Good. I found a box down there. I assume it has a color in it.
Why?
Well, I'm in the mines, and I found a yellow box. And I assume it has a color in it.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. Oh, God.
Do a heckin' stretch.
God, I've been sitting too long.
Is it stretch time?
Yeah, I've been sitting for too long.
Make sure nobody gets near the egg. If anyone that shouldn't be here, shoot immediately. No risk. As soon as it finishes, kill it and bring me the body. That would explain why they're shooting me on sight. But God. Bit rude.
Is it me or is her stream buffering?
Is it buffering? It hasn't said anything
It might
to
be
me.
just me. It's probably just me.
Of course, I don't know where Nevia is. I think she's playing with markers.
Probably shouldn't. Or else she gets wrecked by necromorphs. Then she'll be part of the Isaac epidemic.
No visitors allowed!
Ah!
God, it's kind of funny. I can see someone light a cigarette from all the way out here.
I'm letting you off that easy. Come on, where are you?
Get out of here. Ow.
Guard whacked you.
You better run!
Thank God. I got dark blue.
Well, that's the color.
That is a color. Now I have.
Well, you didn't get black yet.
I don't think black is in
Or did you
this
get the black?
cave.
No, but I don't know if you got the black.
Not yet. Is this guy still following? Yep.
Shouldn't. Oh.
They appear to be very determined to try and get me once they see me.
The black seems to be... Well, on the map it's kind of weird to say.
Where is he? Did he give up? I guess he gave up. Okay,
We'll see what this new tea flavor is.
you said light blue. There's a
No,
house
you
up
just
here.
grabbed a...
There's a house all the way out here.
We'll see what this new tea tastes like.
I want to go see what this house is.
I don't know what sencha is.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Tea is called Indonesian sencha. I don't know.
I see two houses out here. Why is there a house all the way out here?
You know, that map reminds me so much of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, same.
It looks exactly, almost exactly the same. It's just missing all those stupid trophy hunting animal things.
Light blue!
No, I guess I didn't need to make a sandwich.
But you did. And that's okay.
No, I am making a sandwich. Because I got a chicken Caesar wrap in my fridge.
I couldn't be happier with this job. I'm happy to leave my pickaxe swinging days behind me to work as a foreman at a northern mine site. I even have the nicest little beach house to spend time in. Good fishing from the dock too. Life couldn't be better, and I'm excited to spend many more years working with the crew here.
I've never written a diary.
Frank Fisher. He appears to have died here.
No, fitting name. He died fishing.
He died fishing. So
Days
I
to
think I only have
22nd.
one color left to get.
God yob. Which is probably black.
Yes. Unless I... Did I get red?
Well, then you're missing red too. You moved at the pace, so I couldn't even
Oh
keep
yeah,
up
I
on you.
can't get red yet because it's in a mine shaft that I need a key to. Yeah, I'm missing red and black.
If you were missing yellow and black, then you would be missing bees.
Not the bees.
I've never seen that movie. Where that's from?
Me either.
I've never. That Nicolas Cage movie. I've never seen it. Not the bees. They're in my eye. Not the eyes. They're in my bees.
I think that's more terrifying to think about.
What
Hello?
if bees had human eyes?
I have discussed our latest battle plan for everyone and nobody has objected. The whole crew knows what to do. We'll set the track directions accordingly when the time comes. All the archivist needs to do is focus on pummeling the beast, keeping his distance and getting Charles to his weakest point. My father should be back within 2 days, at which point we can supply him with the hunter and the hunter with keys to other supplies we gathered. We never wanted to take such harsh actions against Warren and the other miners, but his twisted our arm too long. Charles needs to go and Warren won't stand in our way.
Nobody likes a murdering train.
Nobody likes this murdering train. So I found the old man's son, I guess.
Well, there you go.
He said find my son and find the eggs, so I did it. I've been staking out the area for days and Charles has never crossed the old wooden bridge. Somehow that beast is cunning enough to know it's dangerous, but if he's angry enough and desperate, he might chase someone across it and then boom! We use John's bombs to blow up the whole thing and Charles falls face first into the canyon. If the blast doesn't kill him, the fall surely will. Hi.
You're the archivist my father told me about.
Yes.
Although, I'm disappointed to see that he chose to stay on the mainland rather than return with you.
Oh, he didn't. He's dead somewhere. On your island.
Not to say that your help isn't appreciated, but we could have used his aid as well. If you haven't already heard from the others, the mine boss Warren is protecting dangerous monster eggs that could lead to catastrophe. While our main plan is to summon Charles into a duel and fight him to the death, we've devised a perfect trap as a precaution that may help defeat him. Go attach these remote explosives to each of the support pillars under the wood bridge out there. Then meet me back here.
Okay. So apparently Charles will not cross this bridge that I just crossed to get here. Boot up. Boot up. Boot up. Boot up. Oh, there's more. Oh, we're making super sure this bridge comes down. Are you still making sandwiches?
I'm already eating them.
That's
Nice.
the tallest and weakest bridge on the island. So if Charles ever crosses it, we can blow him sky high. I'll be on standby to detonate the charges, but it's still up to you to summon and fight him. Here, take this. It's the key to the temple. Once you think you're prepared enough, you can break in and fight the battle of a lifetime.
Yay! Uh-oh. Where is he? Oh. Oh, Lord, he here.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy. He's thick, boy. That's a thick ass boy. Damn.
Hello, hello? Sir? Madam?
Maybe King Charles is in UK.
The fabled hunter has finally
Gertrude!
You know, my late husband built a gun to help fight Charles, but Warren's goons stole the barrels and took them up to their camp. Bob was such a brave man. Much braver than you, I bet. If you take what I have left of the gun and steal back those other parts, you can put it back together to use against Charles. Just do me one favor, will you? If you do end up using it, name it Bob, in memory of my honey.
I'm gonna name this gun Bob. Oh, hi! Rude. Am I missing someone? Oh God. Go away! Why is Charles in Finland?
What?
You said someone's in Finland.
No, maybe I said King Charles of the UK, so I was like, maybe he is in UK.
Today's sermon was a true inspiration during these trying times. Very well thought out and thorough in every manner. I believe I speak for the whole congregation when I say we admire your confidence and steadfast wisdom as we grieve for our lost brothers and sisters. God is very, very mad. Charles may be the devil. Always sneaky. Spiders versus snakes. God always wins. Sacrifice. Don't cry a lot, only a little. Closing prayer cleanup. What?
Can't say God save the Queen anymore.
Oh, black. I got the color black.
Now you're just missing red.
Ew. That's more like I painted it yellow and then splattered black ink on it. Hi.
The Archivist, in all your radiant glory. Paul entrusted me with a key to one of the mines containing an egg. But before I give it to you, I have to warn you about something. There's an ancient shrine on the island, a pyramid of sorts, with a curious prism located at the top.
Yeah, we already know that, sir.
The prism seems to have been designed for one purpose, to destroy monster eggs. 3 slots are carved into the prism, which perfectly fit the eggs. When fully loaded, a massive beam of energy is emitted, seemingly drawn from the eggs themselves. The mutineers hope this event will lure Charles to a mortal fight as he comes in defense of the eggs. Now for the real warning. Charles has the ability to absorb energy from the burst, strengthening and enraging him. We saw it once before, and he may become even more dangerous this time. However, it's not my place to oppose, despite the danger. So, here's the mine key. Once you have retrieved all the eggs, and the key to the shrine, we might just be able to end this hell.
Yay! At last night's meeting, Greg told me about a crazy conspiracy about Warden trying to use the spider train for world domination. As part of the crew that worked in the temple, I'm far from convinced. While the prism was extracting the life energy from a batch of eggs, Charles attacked us for the first time. Not only did he fight like hell while the eggs were being destroyed, but he nearly doubled in size as he fought, as if he were consuming the energy. His legs grew larger and stronger, while his face grew more distorted, right before our eyes, though those of us that survived couldn't even fathom what we witnessed. That's when Warden hid the eggs and ordered us to protect them. That was when he began evacuating people. That was when everything turned for the worst. I know Warren has plenty of skeletons in his closet, but I can't help thinking he might actually be looking out for us this time. Okay, I'm gonna go get the weapon, and then we're going in to get the last egg.
This game's pretty short.
Yes. That's why I figured we could play it today.
Maybe you just wanted to see a clown spider.
I mean, not really. Clowns are scary. Oh boy! You ready to get rocket launched in the face again, sir? Where are you? I'll do it. Don't think I won't.
I think in order to make it more scary, they should take the Devour, the lady, and turn that into the Choo Choo Charles.
I don't think we need this.
So it would be a human form upside down, a clown with spider legs. Now that would be amazing.
I'm looking for the pieces to the gun.
What, you need to IKEA build your gun too?
They took the piece, the barrel of the gun so that it would work. We've been digging for over a month, and I'm beginning to wonder what we're really doing here. There are ancient stone ruins above ground, as well as ruins being discovered underground. Some sort of temple in a large cavern was uncovered in one of the other mines. Are we really digging for gold? These guys aren't very smart, are they?
Who is?
Key.
None of them.
Where does this key go? So. Ow. There it is. Yay, I put it back together. Is that an AA turret?
A what? Nah.
Is that an AA turret?
It seems. That's at least the top of it.
Am I really killing Charles with an AA turret now? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go. Its name is Bob. Yeah, that's an AA turret.
It would be pretty cool if Charles would fly. One-winged Charles.
Sephiroth. Ah, I missed it. Hello? Do you need to be shot? Sir! Sir! Sir!
Flamethrower it.
How?
Throw a decorative plant at it.
I can't even hit him! He's in my way!
I thought you had a frontal flamethrower.
I can't even hit it! There we go.
Well, you did.
That's okay. At least he stopped beating up my train.
At least your train is invulnerable.
It is not.
Oh. But if your train breaks, then you lose the game.
No, if the train breaks, it stops moving.
No.
Okay.
What if it runs out of gas?
I think it's electric, from what I can gather.
Electric train that looks like a steam locomotive. GG.
It's the only thing I can figure.
Maybe it's running on pure hatred.
I'd believe that too.
Can't believe I've been playing this game for so long.
What?
I've been playing this game called Rift Breaker for like almost 7 hours.
Why don't you go play Minecraft for a bit and kill the end dragon for us?
Probably should.
Mine or a tomb?
I mean, is he a monster though? Ask
What?
the people in the UK.
He's not even in UK anymore. He's in Canada, isn't he?
What, the king of UK?
There's the king.
I think King Charles still lives in UK.
I having a. Am I dying?
Stop right there!
Only you know that answer.
I thought he lived in Canada.
No one can hear you screaming out here.
I want to be the king of UK then, if he lives in Canada.
No.
Yeah, he lives in London. Oh, I was like, that game looks fun, but then it's Yabex.
You're all like, wow, this game is fun, and then you get the commercial with just boobs on the screen. You're all like, oh, never mind.
Boobs and tentacles.
So where is this box?
No trespassing.
Can you get in the mine?
Yeah, I'm in the mine right now.
It's just before leaving the underground location where the elevator. It's next to the ending elevator.
Okay. I'm just handling these idiots that keep chasing me. I wonder what you're actually supposed to do. Are you actually supposed to take them back to the train and have your train shoot them?
You can't.
What?
You can't. There's no way to lure him out into the open and kill it with your train.
Who?
The guard in here.
He's literally chasing me.
Is he?
Yeah, I heard him. Why are Legos so expensive? Where'd he go?
I don't know. They're deadly weapons.
I don't know where he went. I want to get the Horizon Zero Dawn giraffe Lego. I don't know if you've seen it. But I want to get it, and
That's gross.
what? What's gross?
This cow had a giant fluid sac on its leg.
Ew.
Some of the milk has gone into the leg to cause a giant sac. So then this guy just took, I don't know what that was, a knife or something, and just poked it.
We're going down.
First came out all the excess liquid, and then some blood.
How did this happen to said cow?
I don't know. Disease or something.
You guys aren't very good at protecting things. Ow! You mind?
The perfect steak. This isn't even well done. This is congratulations. That's how quick it was.
Am I the chest? This man's trying to shoot me. And he's failing epically. Ow! No! I got all the colors dripped out. Is what the achievement's called.
Nice. Far Cry 6. Oh yeah, it's a game. I forgot.
Though we still haven't done it.
Yes.
We should do it at some point.
I mean, I was supposed to do the Borderlands 3 when it came out.
I don't really want to. I just heard it's like an arena, you know, thing.
Well, like I said, I can play it alone.
But I want to play it with you. If you're gonna have to suffer, I
You
have
say
to
you
suffer with
don't
you.
like the game. I mean, I can't really suffer because I don't really know what kind of game it is.
All right. I've got all the colors now. We're at 93% health and we have 93 scrap. I call that nice.
We need 69 scrap.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh no!
Needs to be a friend.
It's not a friend. It is not a friend. Alright, time to finish the game. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it.
Maybe. I'm just gonna go in the pyramid and say, well, I'll just start blasting.
Step away from the shrine, stranger. You don't know what you're doing. Just put the egg down slowly.
Anyway, I started blasting.
So anyway, I ignored this man.
Follow through with whatever you're planning.
Here we go! I just summoned Satan.
Egg. Play with Easter eggs.
Ooey big! Ooey big! Oh, he's eating him! Nom 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 nom. He ate Warren. It's time to go! Let's go!
Mr. Train himself.
Woo! Yeah, buddy, let's go. Oh, he go fast.
I think a simple nuclear bomb will work.
You mind, sir? Oh, he's clipping through walls. We've got a very angry spider on our hands. Where the heck is this, bridge? I'm supposed to be driving to the bridge, right?
Maybe.
And everyone is just smacking the, stations so that I end up in the correct place. Get out of here! Oh! Oh, he angry. Oh! I made it to the bridge. The spider died!
Gigi.
I killed the spider!
No worry, it'll appear in your ceiling when you go to sleep next time.
No, don't say that. I don't need that. There's an ending thing, though. It was used making the Unreal Engine server.
Indeed.
There's even more eggs! Server egg!
I hope the DLC is an inside-out seal that is trying to eat eggs.
Egg.
All you see is the red fleshy bits.
Oh no. Egg. Oh no. Lots of egg. In every color. Egg. Well, that only took 3 hours. And I did all the achievements! Yay! That's my favorite type of game. Alright. We should probably go on a raid. It took me 3 hours to do that. That was fun.
Now try doing the game without dying once.
How about no? Who should we raid? Who should we raid?
The spider.
I don't have a spider. We can raid Mousy, Nuka-Cola, or Snow. Who should we raid?
I know who this Nuka-Cola is.
Nuka-Cola was the one who was playing Payday.
I mean, you choose.
I'll do Mousy. Okay. She is playing, it looks like, Final Fantasy Online.
Really? Maybe I should play that too.
Alright. Thank you all for coming. I will see you all tomorrow. Actually, Monday. Maybe. I'm not sure. Bye, everyone.